Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie. For those who are new here and for those who are not, welcome back. Today I have a tutorial on this look right here. Before we get started, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe before you guys leave. As well as don't forget to follow me on all my social media. I will have everything on the screen as usual. And yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I forgot which shade this is in, so I will have that down in the description box. But I'm going to go ahead and carve out my brows using this product, as well as I'm going to use the rest of that to just distribute it all over the lid and use it as a base for my eyeshadow. And I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with a little sponge, and then I'm going to set it with a translucent powder. Going into my Morphe 3503 palette, I'm going in with this light brown shade, using it as my transition shade. I'm going to go ahead and slowly start to build this up, bringing it really high up to my brow bone, but as well as bringing it towards my temple, just because we need a little bit more product on the outside of the eye once we go ahead and cut that crease. So now I'm going into my Corderosa palette from Sigma and going in with the shade called Medallion. I'm just going to place that on my crease, as well I'm going to drag it out towards the outside, just so when we cut our crease, it's nice and sharp all the way through. I'm going in with the shade called Bare Root from that same palette, and just to deepen it up a little further. I am going back and forth with the brushes that I've used before, just with no extra product, just to make sure that everything is nice and blended. I am going in with a little bit of makeup remover on a Q-tip, just to go ahead and get any of that excess product off. So once we cut our crease, it's going to be nice and clean. It doesn't have to be perfect, just because the concealer or whatever you're cutting your crease with is going to make that sharp line. And I'm just using the P. Louise base in 0, I believe. It's the white one. It's the lowest shade. What the heck? The lightest shade. And I'm just going to go ahead and follow my crease all the way out to the outside towards my temple. It's going to look a little weird, but trust me, we're just going to have to trust the process right now, okay? I will be setting that base with a white eyeshadow. I'm just using the one from the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe Volume 2 palette. It's just that white shade in the corner, and I'm trying to keep it away from my lash line, just because when I put in the darker shades from my liner, I want it to really stick onto that base. And I'm just going to go in with that first shade that we used from the Morphe palette, and I'm going to be creating a liner, and I'm bringing it up pretty high, just so you can kind of get that gradient effect. And the outside isn't going to be very sharp, just because I'm going to be cleaning that off with a makeup wipe later. Going back into that Sigma palette with the shade Medallion, I'm going to be putting it a little closer to the lash line and really packing it on, just so you can kind of see that nice ingredient effect. I did go in with a little bit of the Bare Root and a black shade, just so you can kind of get a little bit more depthness. And then I went in with a makeup wipe just to kind of clean everything up and make that sharp line at the very end. I'm going in with this Violet Voss glitter gel in the shade Stardust, and I'm just taking it on a small little brush and going into my crease, just kind of outlining it with that little glitter, just to kind of add a little bit of sparkle. And I'm just going to apply my lashes. These are in the style Just Saying from Violet Voss. Now for my base, I will be going in with the Versali Liquid Glass Radiant Skin Serum. And then I'm also going in with the Tarte Base Tape Hydrating Primer, just to add a little bit more hydration to my skin. It's just been really dry lately. So I will be applying that. And then I'm going in with my foundation. This is the Hourglass Vanish Stick in the shade Nude. And I'm going to be blending that out with my Juno & Co. sponge. I think that's what it's called. Yes. And now for my concealer, this is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Chantilly. I'm just applying that in the areas where I need extra coverage and I want to highlight. And I'm also going to be blending that out with my Juno & Co. sponge. And now setting all those areas where I applied the concealer with a little bit of translucent powder. I'm just using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. And to set the rest of my face, I'll be using the Sephora Micro Smooth Press Powder in the shade 25. To bronze, I will be going in with the Maybelline City Bronzer. Honestly, I really like this bronzer. Super inexpensive and it's really, really good. And I will just be applying that all on the outside of my face, or on the outer edge of my face, or what? Anyways, and then I will be going in with the blush from Tarte. This is in the shade Captivating. It's my absolute favorite blush ever. Now to finish off the eyes, I'm going back into that Morphe palette and using that first shade that I used for my transition shade, and I'm applying it all over my bottom lash line, making sure that it's nice and blended. And then I will be going back into that Sigma palette with the shade called Bare Root and just applying it a little closer to my lash line. Just to make sure it looks nice and smoky. And I will be blending those two shades together by using the shade Medallion from that Sigma palette, just making sure that there's no harsh lines. Now for my inner corner, I will be going in with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk and just be using this as a base. And on top of that, I'm just going to apply a white shimmery shade. I forgot what palette this is from or like where I got this shade, but it's just a white shimmery shade. And I'm just gonna be lining my eyes. This is just a black eyeliner. I think this is from Il Makiage. How do you say it? Il Makiage? I think that's how you say it. But I'm just gonna apply my highlighter. This is from Laura Geller and it's the shade Gilded Honey. And just going in with a little bit of mascara. This is the Tarte Maneater Mascara. And I'm just applying a little bit on the bottom lashes. And then I'm going to be lining my lips. This is the lip liner from Cork. Oh my gosh, I'm dying. What was I saying? Yes, the lip liner from MAC in the shade Cork. And then I will be going in with the Yabani Cosmetics Killer Queen Liquid Lipstick. This is literally the perfect deep brown liquid lipstick. It's amazing. I love it. And of course, setting my face, I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe before you guys leave. As well as don't forget to follow me on all my social media. I will have everything on the screen as usual. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye. But before that... Ay, Natal. No. We'll just cover it up. Pretend nothing happened. My camera's about to die and my speaker died, but I can't go plug it in because I have to see If I can get... Why did I do that? My mom's gonna be mad. These damn cars. I'm out of breath. Que no me conoce y este carro no se calla. Señor, gracias.